If at first you don't succeed, smash it with a hammer! Oh, dang. You're ridiculous. I have to remember how to fight. Yeah, she's a little cray-cray.
No way.
I know those classic practical jokes. I was a victim of them as a younger pixel.
Shake my hand.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So I know them all. Oh, I'm stupid. That's why. Okay. It's been a while since I played. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to have to get reaccustomed to how this works. Oops.
Everything's under control.
I have to get my game back.
Wanna try my massage?
Meow. Oh.
I'll take.
Hey, be careful!
Ow, that was stupid.
I won't betray your trust. Neutralizing.
Yeah!
Don't worry, this can hurt a lot.
Just finish.
This will hurt a lot.
Nothing slips through my defense.
Done.
The wind and rain are picking up.
This extreme weather is perfect for sending you to your grave. No one will hear your screams and cries.
No one will hear you scream.
By the time the rain stops, the only thing left will be your cold.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I wonder, do you remember the weather on the day the old capital fell? It wasn't heavy rain like now. Both your teammates and mine, they all perished. Like this.
Let's keep it say-so, Valviant. Let's keep it say-so, please.
I'm actually doing something good.
All right.
You're so annoying!
Maybe you'll be reunited.
Let's see. Oh, hello.
You should be grateful. I'll make sure you die just as painfully as your teammates did.
I hear big
Grim
footsteps.
Vulture, are you in pain?
I sure hope it does.
Got him.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you!
Husa, husa.
The wind. It's shifting.
Of course it is. I do too, Mark.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily.
Hey.
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory. And let the wind be the opening notes.
Oh, I just been shot.
Charon? No. Wake up. Charon!
Charon's fine. It didn't go, yeah. It hit the harmonica. After the gunshot, the hollow falls silent once more, leaving only the countless biting raindrops, attempting over and over to wash away the scent of blood that oozed from the wounds of the defeated, only to fail time and time again. The loser pays no attention to her mortal wound, only staring at the distant horizon, as though salvation might be waiting there. Some time later, the victor has climbed the steel and stands in front of her. They shared their last words while the defeated still has the energy to converse.
Just you? Where's your friend, the proxy?
The proxy went to rescue the hostages. I want to speak with you alone. A sniper should always monitor the changes to their surroundings,
Yar.
factoring the environment into their tactics. Being blinded by the intent to kill and failing to take this into account was your downfall.
Seriously, you're gonna come over here and tell a dying person about this? Come on now.
Didn't expect to be lectured by a youngster. What a disgrace.
Right? Like, man.
When my view was blocked, I realized you'd used the visual blind spot to reposition. So I adjusted my aim accordingly.
But
I
did you?
Still couldn't hit you.
Well, you did hit her.
Your prediction and accuracy were spot on. I was just saved once again by this. By both this harmonica and by my former comrades.
Are you trying to say that this is destiny? That it's the will of your companions guarding you? I lost to the wave of ethereals, to the military's betrayal. And now I lose to your reckless actions, driven by some ridiculous fantasy.
My.
Your fantasy, your attitude, your very existence, and the outcome of this battle. They are the greatest denial and insult to my revenge.
Granted, it was also like, what, 9 months ago? Sure. Mark says, I like how they are saying she could just determine where Trigger would go. Trigger could have gone any direction. We'll see, but that's the thing, Mark. They are both highly skilled and highly trained snipers. So if you have an understanding of how a sniper would think, because it's basically how you would think, you could pretty much determine what they're going to do and how they're going to react. Right? Because I mean, that's just kind of how that sort of thing happens. Like, you default to your training. Like, that's the whole point, you know, with like military and training and stuff, is you make it muscle memory so you don't have to think, you just react. Does that make sense? So since they are both highly trained, highly skilled snipers, they can both anticipate what the other person is going to do. The only reason, there are two reasons why Trigger was the one who came up here. Mainly because she was paying attention to the change in the wind and used it to her advantage. And Grim, whatever, she took account for the flag when it got into her line of vision, but not, like, you know, not well enough. So, however, if the harmonica hadn't been there, then a Trigger could have absolutely been killed as well. Like, they could have killed each other. Because she still managed to get that shot, which is amazing. But it was the harmonica that stopped the bullet, ultimately. So, yep. Marcia's blown away by pixel wisdom. I just know a lot of people from the military.
You're emitting a
I'm
much
going over a
calmer
little bit.
ether energy now. Almost as if you found relief.
My vision.
Do you intend for me to kill you from the start?
Let me answer that question with a story.
Really? We're going to talk some more?
The first time I saw you was actually during the fall of the old capital.
We're going to yak some more?
My comrades were all dead, and the reinforcements the higher-ups promised before the mission never came. I can't even remember how long the fight went on. Ultimately, I had no choice but to retreat, failing to bring back my squad mates' bodies.
Something that I always feel is a bit unrealistic with this sort of thing is this very thing. Like, if this bullet had nicked an artery, technically, especially like a main artery, she'd basically bleed out in like 3 minutes. Like, having the presence of mind and, like, I don't know. I just have a feeling that these sorts of deathbed monologues are so unrealistic. You know what I mean? Could have been bleeding out in the snow instead. Fair.
I made my way through one battle line after another. The advanced troops were nearly wiped out. But when I reached a certain front, a small squad of survivors called out to me. Few people can still stand.
Have a great new Rooster! Thanks again for the
corruption
raid!
and injury, but all 5 of them.
Merry
were still
Christmas!
fighting.
If I don't see you.
They were protecting a girl who had lost her sight and fallen unconscious while searching for a way out of the hollow. They told me they were beyond saving, and if I planned to retreat, I must take the girl with me. I couldn't turn down the last request of a group of heroic soldiers about to die in battle. Your comrades entrusted your life to me. I was the one who brought you out of the hollow.
Yeah, that tracks.
You already know what happened afterward. It didn't take long for you to leave the defense force after you came to. Just like me. I developed PTSD so intense that sometimes I couldn't even hold a normal conversation. But for me, the hardest blow was the death of my squad. To an orphan like me, they were family.
Family!
If the reinforcements had kept their word,
She
and
is chatty.
provided support, they wouldn't have died for nothing. Don't you ever have that thought?
To say I don't would be a lie. But I think deep down you know. From the moment we stepped into the hollow, there was no way we were getting saved. Given how quickly the hollow was spreading, and the ever-increasing number of ethereals, it would take the sacrifice of countless Defense Force troops to suppress it. It wasn't something that could have been accomplished in such a short time. The reinforcements would have only been
Hi, Twigo!
more sacrifices without results.
Happy Tuesday! Merry Pixmas! Surviving by the power of Yap. If she stopped talking, she dies. That's fair.
Canceling the reinforcements. Sending the advanced troops to rescue as many
I love the
civilians
Merry
as possible
Crisis.
from
That's one of my
casualties.
favorites.
I think
Merry
most commanders
Crisis!
would have made the same decision.
Objective and cold logic. I understand it, of course. But when you see members of the reinforcements living happy lives years later, can you still keep your composure? I couldn't. Even if the chance was minuscule, I wanted my squad mates to survive. But they turned that chance to 0, and still have the nerve to embrace a peaceful future. I can't help but resent them. By the time I realized what I'd done, I had already taken several lives. Nathan. When I tied him up and was about to kill him, he begged me to spare him, saying he had something to give you, no matter what. That was when you re-entered my line of sight. I think I've said this before, very similar, yet we have completely opposite beliefs. After meeting you, I became even more certain. In the face of suffering, I chose destruction. While you were destined to choose to protect. But you're still entangled in your obsession with your squad mates. If this continues, you'll eventually sink into a void of despair. Your hope is like a bubble, ready to burst at any moment.
Just put soap on your hands and you can catch it.
The version of you I want to kill is the complete one, who can firmly reject my answer. If you haven't found your answer yet, then I'll be the one to push you forward. I kill you, or you end me. Either way works. But after seeing your growth, maybe I'd prefer you to step over my body. That's the final answer.
Why?
Emptiness and doubt. No matter how many targets of my revenge I took down, nothing changed.
Yep.
Aiming my gun at former comrades, drowning in hate and rage, all it left was a hollow emptiness.
Yakety yak.
You're different. You've gained unconditional trust from the proxy. You have the courage to fight through my trap. And eventually, you'll have a melody that's uniquely yours. My belief has faltered. I finally remember. My squad mates were fools, just like you. You're right. They would never want me to become this way. I talk about carrying their cross. But in truth, I never carried their will. So be it. Take the hostage and go. The villain stained with the blood of others deserves nothing but a miserable end.
Daggum.
I'm looking forward to how long you'll be able to protect those in front of your eyes.
Karen doesn't leave. Instead, she kneels beside Grim Vulture, picks up the bullet-marked harmonica, and begins playing a melody titled Homecoming. I'm surprised that harmonica still works with a bullet in it. The melody briefly takes over the roaring downpour, reaching the ears of Grim Vulture as she lies bleeding out, barely clinging to life. A faint glimmer appears in her empty eyes in her final moment.
It can still be played after taking a bullet.
Yeah.
Impressive.
That's what I said!
This is my final melody to you. No matter how miserable you've become, I'll still remember you. Remember we once shared the same path in life. But in the end, our paths diverged. Your hatred has long twisted into sin. But if not for you, I wouldn't have learned how to hate, or found the true targets of my hatred.
Zeke says, why not? If we can have the fantasy of this lady yakking so much while she dies, we can have a functional harmonica with a bullet in it. I know, right?
I used to know nothing. My teammates served as my teachers and taught me so much. And I think you must be my final teacher.
Ooh, pardon me.
You taught me, in the most intense way, what hatred truly means.
Really? So you found someone you want revenge against, too?